Okay, for frontal diameters, first let's learn shortcuts. Okay, first we have mento means extension. Okay, we have to recall like mento is extension and mento is for the face. Okay, and occipito, whenever there is occipito we have to remember like flexion or deflection, and it always have vertex presentation. All right, and if you go for this thing bragmatic is a 9 words, so it will have 9.5 diameters. All right, and some other codes like if it is something like S, something in between, and B, it looks like sub means complete, I want everything sub मुझे सब चाहिए. And then other thing sub, whenever there is sub that means something partial part of it, that is partial or incomplete. Okay, okay, so let's learn about ap diameters. Ap diameters is like sub occipitobrachmatic. So here what we have, capital S, capital B, and something in between. Okay, so what we'll do, sub is like complete, so we have written complete, and occipito is related to flexion, so we'll write it flexion. Okay, and occipito is also related to vertex, so vertex presentation, and brachmatic is 9.5 diameter, so I have written 9.5 diameters. All right, then suboccipitofrontal. Sub is like partial, I've told you sub is like partial, so it will become partial. And occipito is for the flexion or deflection, so I have written deflection, and occipito is also for vertex presentation, I have written vertex. Okay, and occipitofrontal, only occipitofrontal you can remember O, complete. O is forms like a ring or complete ring, so it will be like complete, and O is also for the deflection, so I have written it deflection. Okay, and presentation is vertex, so I have written vertex. You can remember the diameters like 9.5 was brachmatic, and then this comes 10.5, and then 11.5, somewhere it is written 10, so you can do adjust 10 or 10.5. Okay, if we come for the extension now, these were done for the flexions. Okay, okay, if something comes like S underscore gap in between B, that is capital S and B, that means it is complete. All right, it is complete. And M is for the mento is for extension and face, so it is extension and face. Okay, here brachmatic verse is coming, so it will be of 9.5 centimeter diameter. Okay, here it is some mento vertical. Okay, sub is for incomplete. Okay, sub is incomplete, so I have incomplete extension why extension, because it is mento, no, so mento. And mento is related to face, so face. And vertex, and V is like vertical, something vertical has to be like this. And 11.5, everywhere I've added 0.5, so you can add on. Okay, okay, then one more thing remaining that we can remember like BMW पे 14, BMW पे 14 और BMW पे 14. All right, BMW पे 14, so here B is for the bro presentation. Okay, MW is for MV mento vertical, PE for the partial extension, and this is 14. Okay, now we have done with anterior posterior diameters. Let's learn transverse diameter. Transverse diameter, so okay, there are three important transverse diameters that we have to remember. Okay, this comes by mastoid, by temporal, and by parietal dia. Okay, so this will be 7.5 centimeter, this will be 8, and this will be 9.5 centimeter. Okay, or you can remember it like 8.5 if you want to. Nobody asks in exam, these two ask, they ask for the smallest and they ask for the longest transverse diameter, so you can remember these two. Okay, and sometimes they ask what is the longest, which one is the longest, then you can say the longest one is this one, because BMW are called the largest or longest cars. You can remember it like that, so you can make out like this, and these are the fetal skull diameters.